Hey guys, Elizabeth here from Plant-Based Bride, and I'm back yet again with another Plan With Me video, this time for September. And I can't even believe it that we're already coming up on September. This year has gone by so fast. The day I'm uploading this video, August 19th, is my birthday, so feel free to wish me a happy birthday in the comments if you like. I wouldn't be opposed. But I spent all of today, which is the day before my birthday, working on my idea for my bullet journal and making it come to life. So I'm putting out this video a little bit earlier in the month than I normally would, but I feel like last month I got a couple messages and comments that people were waiting for my bullet journal video, and it felt like maybe I put it out a bit too late to really be useful for some people, because I know that if you're like me and you have a bullet journal, you probably like to plan ahead. So I tried to get this done and put out for you guys early enough that you would have time to use it for inspiration if you felt so inclined for your September bullet journal. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about that, if you like this earlier upload, or if you don't really care either way. I'd love to hear from you. So this month I am doing a cactus theme, if you haven't noticed already. I love cacti. I think they're awesome. I recently bought myself a cactus. I named him Pete. He is right here. You can go show him some love on my Instagram. I'll link it below. And since Pete joined the family, I've reached a new level of appreciation for cacti. And since I got this suggestion for a cactus theme from one of you lovely viewers on a previous Plan With Me video, I thought, why not? Let's just do a cactus theme. So I had a lot of fun thinking about different ways I could incorporate cacti into this month. And I really like how my cover page turned out. I created a terrarium, and the letter S is built out of cacti. I just want to highlight some of you awesome people who took inspiration from my last month's bullet journal, which was a galaxy theme. If you guys haven't seen my August bullet journal Plan With Me video yet, I will link it for you guys to watch. I loved my galaxy theme and have had so much fun with it this month, and I'm going to continue to enjoy it for the last couple weeks here. It's really been amazing, and seeing your recreations and your reactions to the galaxy theme have been awesome. So thank you so much for sharing them with me. As always, if you take any inspiration from my spreads, or if you just want to share your own, even if they're completely unrelated to mine, that is totally fine. Please tag me on Instagram at Elizabeth Turn, or tag me on Twitter. It's the same, at Elizabeth Turn. I would love to see what you made. If you're tagging me on Instagram, be sure to tag me in the actual photo, not just in the description or in a comment. That way I know I can find it again for next month, so I can include your spread in my October Plan With Me video. So I wanted to do something a little fun and whimsical in this month's bullet journal, and decided to do a little quote page, but instead of something really deep or motivational or meaningful, I just decided to go for some common sense, real life advice. Don't be a prick. And it's funny because, cacti are sharp and you can prick yourself on them. Yeah, you guys already got it. I didn't have to explain it. Anyway, and as always, I kind of went through and planned out my spreads and did them in pencil first so that I could go in with color and pen after, and they would already be kind of figured out. I really suggest doing this if you care about the outcome, or if you're a perfectionist like me. That way you can make sure things look centered, that everything is a good size in relation to each other, that you don't misspell something or mess something up. It just kind of helps with that. I also wanted to take this opportunity to say hi to all of you new subscribers out there. There's so many new people joining the Plant-Based Bride family, and I'm so excited about it. So hello, thank you for being here. I'm so glad to have you. Feel free to let me know what you want to see from me. I create these videos for myself, but more than that, I create them for you. So please let me know what you want to see. And if you feel so inclined, introduce yourself in the comments. I would love to get to know a little bit about you and why you're here. While we're on the topic of welcoming all of you incredible people to this channel, I have decided I'm going to do a Q&A video to celebrate passing 5,000 subscribers and my 25th birthday. If you want to be included in the Q&A, I would love to have you. Please leave your questions in the comments below. Just try to get it to me by Monday the 21st. That will be a couple days after this video goes up, because that is the day I'm planning on filming my Q&A video. Hi, Yoda. Yoda wants to say hi. She always gets involved in the videos. I think this is the first video in a couple months that she hasn't walked across my bullet journal as I'm planning in it for you guys, but she's still here. She just wanted you to know. We're on to my September monthly page. I like to do monthly spreads in a traditional calendar format rather than a list format. As I've explained in previous Plan With Me videos, I just find it a lot easier to follow along, to visualize what day I'm on, to keep organized. I find that anytime I've tried to do a list format or even just tried to use a calendar on my phone, I just find it very confusing and I can't visualize what day I'm on and how many days I have to do things and when things are happening. This calendar format just works way better for me. So I always do 6 dots by 6 dots. That's what works in my bullet journal, which is a Moleskine. I will leave all the details of my journal as well as all the tools I'm using in the description box as always. But in my journal, I find that 6 by 6 boxes really works the best. And for anyone who's curious, I've had comments on this before. I believe weeks start on Sundays. So that first column is Sunday. So now I'm going on to my content calendar and my brain dump page. I do this in every single bullet journal. This is for planning out my YouTube videos. I used to also plan out blog posts in this way, but I've kind of stopped writing blog posts because I find I enjoy YouTube and videos, that medium, more than I do writing blog posts at the moment, though I have many, many, many blog posts on my blog, plantbasedbride.com. If you are a blog person, if you enjoy reading articles and posts, but I've kind of moved into the realm of video. So I do my best to do 2 videos a week, and this is a perfect time to mention that my upload schedule has changed. For a long time, for any of you who have been subscribed for a while, I was uploading on Mondays and Saturdays, and the reason for that is that I was uploading on Monday, publishing a blog post on Wednesday, and uploading on Saturday. Now that I'm not doing blog posts in a regular rotation, it doesn't really make sense to upload on Monday and Saturday. They're really close together and then leave a lot of the week empty. So I'm pushing my upload schedule to Tuesdays and Saturdays. I think this will make it easier for me to kind of get ahead and stay on top of my uploads so that I can try to get them as consistent as possible. And it just makes more sense in general to me. So now onto something a little bit different for me. I always do a habit tracker, and this one is very similar to the one I've done for a couple months, but I've never done an ideal day spread before. And I thought it was a good one to pair with a habit tracker. It allows me to have kind of a general structure for my days, whether I am going to work at my part-time job or if I'm working from home. Knowing what I'm doing at every time of the day really helps me to actually get things done. And I like having it on the opposite page of my habit trackers. So as I look down my ideal day and see what the next task is, I can check off everything I've done already on my habit tracker. It's right there. And I actually just realized as I'm doing this voiceover that I totally made a mistake. I wrote home day on the side that is a work day, and I wrote work day on the side that is the home day. So that's what happens sometimes, especially when you're working on your bullet journal at a late hour. So I'm gonna have to fix that afterwards. If you have suggestions for how I should fix it, let me know in the comments below. And if you wanna see what I end up doing, follow me on Instagram because I will definitely post a picture to my Insta story once I figure out how I'm gonna fix that little mistake. So now we're on to my next spread, which again is a little bit new and a little different from last month. I'm doing a self-care spread again because I really enjoyed mine for this month and I'm still using it. This time I decided to do a giant cactus and use the different sections of the cactus for different parts of self-care. If you guys want to see more in detail how I'm planning on using that self-care spread, I'd be happy to do a video on that, so let me know in the comments below. And as for the mood tracker, I did a mood tracker last month in my August bullet journal. I did sort of a graph style and just tacked it onto the end of my habit tracker. This month I decided to do something a little different because I've been seeing a lot of people on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Reddit, doing mood trackers where you color in a shape or an object for each day in a color that corresponds to your mood. And I really liked that idea. I find coloring and drawing quite calming, which is part of the reason why my bullet journals have become more artistic than they once were, because I find it to be a very calming, relaxing activity to do every month. So I thought maybe I should bring that into my everyday a little bit more and create a mood tracker where I can color what my mood is. So I was trying to think of different ways I could do this, and at first I thought of just drawing lots of different cacti and coloring in the cacti for different days, but I thought maybe that was a little too obvious. So I decided instead to do a sort of a cluster of geometric shapes inspired by terrariums. So some of them are really meant to be terrariums. They're sort of in the shape of what a terrarium could or would be. And some of them are just geometric shapes like triangles. I then added the dates throughout the month of September into the spaces I'm going to color in. If you notice the 3 spots that don't have dates, that's because I'm actually going to carry the 12th, 11th, and 10th there down into that bottom part for that terrarium, just because I thought it would look pretty. And you can see that I am giving each set of emotions that I kind of grouped together a different color along that gradient, from yellow into green into gray and into black. And I'm going to color them in each day. So now onto the last spread I'm going to be showing you guys in this video, my first weekly spread. I'm doing something a little bit different this time around, a slightly different layout, just for fun because I was getting a little bored with my previous weekly layout. Just using that same font I've been doing throughout the video, using that same color, which is picking up the green Tombow brush pen with my clear Tombow brush pen to get sort of a lighter green, and then drawing a couple cacti in there. And once I put down the color, going back in with my black pen to do all the line work. If you're not familiar with Tombow brush pens and how you can use that clear blender brush pen with other colors, I would highly, highly recommend you check out my last video, my August bullet journal plan with me video, because in that video I really go into detail into how that technique works, and it's the same technique I'm using in this video. Like I already said, I'm going to leave all of the tools I used in the description box, and that includes all of the numbers of the Tombow brush pens I used. So if you want to know the specific colors I'm using, they will be in the description box. And now for the final flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that you get some inspiration from it, whether it's for ideas for spreads or ideas for how you can incorporate cacti into your bullet journal. Whatever it is, I'd love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to all of you who are new subscribers. I'm so glad to have you. And I'll see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.